The following podcast is not real, but it is a proud drone in the Earwolf podcast hive, and it continues to be sponsored by Cards Against Humanity. I know there was some vague displeasure last week over my not disclosing the address by which you can send presents to Arnie and the gang, and far be it from me to anger our fan base. So to send trinkets and workplace branded shirts that will get your employer lots of highly prized buzz, send them to Cards Against Humanity, 1917 North Elston, Chicago, Illinois, 60642. Care of Arnie Niekamp, Vermilion Minotaur, Town of Hogsface, Land of Foon. Enjoy the show.
Hello from the Magic Tavern, a weekly podcast from the magical land of Foon. I'm your host, Arnie Niekamp. If you've never listened to the podcast before, it's okay, but here's what you need to know. A year and a half ago, I fell through a dimensional portal behind a Burger King in Chicago into the fantastical, magical land of Foon. It's kind of like Narnia or Middle-earth. Luckily, I'm still getting a slight Wi-Fi signal from the Burger King through that dimensional rift, and I use that to upload a podcast that I record every week here in the Tavern, the Vermilion Minotaur, in the town of Hogsface, in the land of Foon. And I'm joined, as always, by my buddies, my co-hosts, my friends, Chunt, the king of the Badgers.
Bangarang.
Bangarang?
Yep.
Is that a new catchphrase you're working on?
No, it's just it's a thing in Foon.
What is a bangarang?
It's like a curved stick that you throw and it comes back to you.
And then, so you just said that?
And then? What do you mean, and then?
And then, so it's a thing.
You throw a stick and it comes back to you. There doesn't have to be a and then.
I mean, what's the point?
It's fun.
What's fun about it?
It comes back to you. If you love something, it comes back to you.
Oh, God.
I love this stick.
But sometimes if something goes away and it doesn't come back immediately, that's fine.
Yeah, I guess so.
Doesn't mean it doesn't love you.
Okay.
It just means that it's stuck wherever you threw it, and it'll get back when it can figure out a way to get back.
Are we still talking about a bangarang?
Bangarang.
How are you doing?
I thought I was doing good, but now I'm having a slight existential crisis. But it's all right. I'm doing fine.
Are you any closer to getting the lunar sword?
I am actually closer to getting the lunar sword. I feel like I've been just on this one first level of the dungeon, and then I got to this place where there was like a swirling hole.
Okay.
And I went through it, and I crawled out of a well in the middle of Hogsface.
Oh, congrats.
So, it teleported me to the middle of Hogsface. So now, whenever I go back to the dungeon, I can, instead of having to go all the way through that first level, I can just go down through that well and get in there.
You do know that that's the water supply for Foon, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to drink water that you've been splashing around in after you've been sweating and fighting all day.
Okay.
But taint our water.
You're missing, though, that now I don't have to do all that work of going through the first level anymore.
Okay, all right.
I'm at the beginning. I can always go to the beginning of the second level.
That's good. No more acid.
No more acid, no more stalactites.
Great, good.
I'm making progress.
I'm
it's amazing how quickly I'm getting through this dungeon to get the lunar sword.
I feel like it was just yesterday when you started this quest.
Yeah, probably.
Was it yesterday?
Let's not actually figure out how long it's been.
Okay.
And I'm also joined by my other buddy, my other co-host, Usidore.
Gravy boat.
What?
Oh, do they have gravy?
Oh,
gravy
that's
boat's
right.
a thing.
Oh,
in Food.
I see. You're right. So that's not a catchphrase.
No,
You're
definitely
just
not.
saying
Wait. Gravy boat, and then
Nothing. It's just sometimes when you have a large fancy meal, you put gravy in this. It's sort of a long cylindrical. It looks a bit like a boat, but then you can pour gravy all over your food with it. I thought we were just saying things in food.
Sure.
So did I.
But you know what? Just because something is full of gravy doesn't mean it doesn't love you.
What is going on?
I think you're trying to make something really meaningful that is not at all.
Maybe.
Also, is and then your new what's next?
And then
And then?
It's my catchphrase. Look, it's not great, but I got to say, is it any worse than bangarang?
I'm just listing objects around the room.
Just listing objects? Mm-hmm. To what end?
Oh, just having fun. Let me have fun, huh?
Let him have his fun, for soon our fun shall come to an end when the Dark Lord doth take his dark hand and reach o'er all of Foon and grasp it and squeeze it with his hand until all light and happiness is gone from this world, unless Usidore, wizard of the 12th realm of Ephesius, master of light and shadow, manipulator of magical delights, devourer of chaos, champion of the great halls of Tarakis.
Do it every week.
Known to the dwarves as Zorinhook Stangis, known to the elves as Fiang Yalak. And this is more upsetting than when you say weird names over my name.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be supportive. I'm trying to I've completely come around on your name. I missed it when you stopped saying it for a few weeks.
I don't think I did that.
I do not want you to stop. I want to just support you and let you know that I love every part of you saying your whole name.
Oh, Fat Shaggy's being so sweet.
Known in the Northeast against Manius Maystar.
That was a 1 week nickname. That was just 1 week.
I disagree.
Nickname.
It was not weak. It was strong.
Guys, I'm so excited. I think it's been over a year. It's been nearly a year and a half since we talked to our guests this week. It's Sunday. You know what that means. Goblins are around in the tavern. I'm excited to talk again to Inta and Nerf, the goblin couple.
Hey, everyone.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Happy
back.
Sunday,
Good to be back.
everyone.
Yeah.
Good to be back.
Although, I know you guys are allowed in the Vermilion Minotaur every Sunday, but I haven't seen you guys in here in quite a while.
Well, we've had another 17 and a half or 18 and a half kids. So.
Yes. And I'm currently with Goblin as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, last time we talked, you had 18 and a half kids.
Yes.
1.5 died.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you had 17 kids. Mm-hmm. So you've had another 18 and a half kids?
Yes, all survived.
All survived. That's great.
Your horn has to be sore.
My horn is very sore, constantly lactating goblin milk.
Sure.
Once again, if any of you are interested.
Oh, in some goblin milk?
I have discovered you can make your own yogurt.
Ooh, what spell did you ever make with goblin milk before, Usidore? You took some of her goblin milk to make a spell. Did you make anything or a potion?
Oh, yes, I took that to make a potion of grand healing.
Ooh,
Grand healing.
Yes, if you're mortally wounded, desperately, terribly wounded, you can pour this potion, or you don't drink it. You pour it over the wound, and the wound
Or your wound.
Mm-hmm.
What am I saying?
Or
Yes,
gravy boat.
gravy boat.
So this is your third time around having a litter of goblins.
Yes, I'm currently with Goblin. I'm still nursing my other litter,
boy.
but I am working, so I'm having to pump my horn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what is... I mean, I feel like this is maybe too personal, but what is pumping your horn? How does that work?
That is too personal.
You just attach a machine that does the extraction for you.
Oh, okay.
It mimics one of the mouths of a goblin infant.
Sure.
Collects the goblin milk, and you've never.
No,
do
I
you
guess
not have something.
We do. I guess I thought that it would be. I thought maybe it would be magical or something, but I guess it just gets the
It
job
is
done.
magical, Arnie.
Oh,
well,
the sustaining of life is.
We finally reached the day that Arnie is unimpressed with food.
Also, I just realized. Yes, look, you're all right. The sustaining of human life from mother's body is magical. Is there anything? Oh, a goblin. You're right. I'm sorry. But we're all humans, right?
No, not at all.
No. Typical assumption.
Oh, sorry.
Very human-centric. And now, the more interesting thing in what you said that I would like to explore is you said you're working right now.
Oh, I am.
Oh,
Yes.
what are you doing that's taking you away from your litter?
We're working for the Queen.
Mm-hmm. We're working on the Queen's campaign.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's right.
The Goblin Queen?
Yes.
Wow. Congrats.
That's right. For new listeners, the Goblin Queen. Usidore, for some reason, gave the Goblin Queen a stone of confidence, and now she's trying to take over all of Foon?
This is fibromyalgia?
Fibromyalgia.
Now, so what exactly what is your role in her grand quest?
Basically going door to door, getting signatures,
Grassroots.
type of thing, yeah.
Yes.
So you're collecting signatures, asking people to submit to being run over by the goblins and the Goblin Queen in their quest to take control of the northeast of Foon.
You're not just having goblin sign signatures, you're going and having people be like, goblins can come take over this land, sign me up.
Yeah, well, what I do is I say, hey, do you want orcs moving in next to you? Oh. No. Please sign this. And then they do.
Yeah, I see. It's like, I'm afraid of goblins, but I hate orcs.
Yeah.
We also resent the term take over, all this aggressive language.
I said take over.
Or.
Oh, then I stand corrected. But she's misunderstood, is what we're trying to say.
And the truth is, if she was a king,
Oh,
then the attitude towards her would be completely different.
this would be a no-brainer.
No, I disagree. The goblins have decided to rise up and cause havoc and chaos again after many years of peaceful coexistence. So why now turn your back
Peaceful
on
to whom?
Yeah.
Yes. Tell me, when was Foon's greatest time?
Oh, good question.
the reign of King Albane Belleroth?
Oh, good old King Albane. Stick the goblins in the ground and don't come out because you're ugly and moist.
Yeah, when a king is violent, we're just supposed to think of him as powerful and confident.
Yeah, exactly.
But when a queen is violent...
It's true. I don't know. Look, I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I mean, fibromyalgia seemed a little evil, but maybe I should rethink that. Maybe they're just these societal things that I don't even know are going on in the back of my brain, thinking that the Goblin Queen is evil when really she's just trying to do the same job, and I'm judging her in an unfair way. Maybe I'm with her.
I'd like to talk about something you just said. You said you're ugly and moist.
Yes, you are.
To be fair, you are moist.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's just a fact.
It's true. And look, I'm going to say it. You're ugly. Doesn't mean you're a bad. Doesn't mean you're a bad goblin.
No, I'm a good goblin if I'm ugly.
There are many parts of my husband that are uglier than you can even imagine.
Ooh, can you say that again? I just don't know if Nerf heard her.
There are so many parts of you that are so ugly.
Oh no!
Nerf
I think they're going to start.
I think we
it
saw.
again.
Yeah, I think we saw some of those parts last time you were here.
Oh gosh!
You look really good. Your horn is looking dynamite.
It's the hormones.
It's the hormones.
The hormones.
Yeah.
Oh, the hormones. So, what is fibromyalgia's plan for Foon then? Or do you not know? Or what's her policies? Like, what do you like about her?
I don't know exactly, but I just support her.
Mm-hmm. Is it just? Can I ask a question? Like, I'm gonna ask this. You tell me if I'm off base.
All right.
Is it because she's a goblin and you're a goblin?
No.
Are you always going to support? It's just like, look, I'm a goblin. I'm always going to support the goblin choice.
Wow. All right. You know what? I'm going to be honest. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wow,
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah.
It would mean a lot to us for our 30-something odd goblin children to grow up in a world where a goblin, a female goblin,
Oh, sure.
runs Foon. That's something that you will not be able to understand.
35 and a half.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. Never in my lifetime has there been any kind of goblin ruler.
Yeah.
So you want your kids to be able to believe they could be anything. There could be a goblin queen or king.
Right.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
They could leave the mines, leave the underground, and do what they dream of.
Yeah.
And then?
Bangarang! I don't know.
It sounds good when she says it.
Do you think you'll have any part once the names have all been collected and all the petitions have been signed? Do you think you will have to take up sword or shield or spear and fight yourselves to run over these lands and
Or?
O'er. Yes, o'er. It's a word in the language that we all speak. That language we all know. Now look.
No, that language we're all talking.
That's right.
Talking.
Now, do you think you'll actually fight in the war that inevitably must come if she wishes to rule these lands?
I'm willing to sacrifice that. Yeah, if I have to send some of my kids, sure. If I have to send my wife,
would you go yourself? You seem like a...
Are you going to do it? I'm asking you if you're going to do it.
Oh, me personally?
Yes.
No, I'm not. I can't do that.
Why not?
Because I have things going on at home. I'm building a model wagon.
Ooh.
A model wagon?
What scale?
Not a real one?
Look, we don't have the resources for a real wagon. But in case you want to get a sense of what a wagon looks like, here's a model one.
Exactly. A nice vintage 65 wagon.
Ooh, a 65?
65.
Oh, man.
Yeah, really nice.
65 what?
Wagon.
You may mock my husband, but he's very, very skilled at building model things. We have a model stool.
Ooh.
We have a model chair.
Wow.
Chair. Yeah.
And this model wagon is shaping up to be quite
Thank
impressive.
you. And my wife is a vicious warrior.
Nerf, you're very artistic. You're well established as an excellent dancer.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
And now we learn that you also craft and create these beautiful models. Do you have any other hidden talents?
If making love is an art, he is
That's
also
right.
quite notable.
It is.
Yes, I
Oh,
guess.
it is.
I suppose we've also seen that already too.
Yeah, we have seen that.
You can see it again.
No, that's okay. It's still
there they
burned
go.
into my retinas.
No, they're doing it
like.
right now.
Oh,
he didn't even wait.
No.
Oh gosh,
This is art.
Yeah.
It goes from not happening to happening so fast. And he's asleep.
So does he have any other hidden talents while he takes his little nap?
Well, he's the true soul of a creative person, an artist. He's incredibly sensitive. He can be moody.
I
He
see.
can take things to the chest entirely too easily. Volatile. I'm the stable one in the relationship, which is why I'm more apt to being the warrior. And yes, I would, to answer your earlier question, I would take up arms for the queen.
All right. My aunt's question asked and answered.
When you fight as a warrior, what's your choice of weapon? Arms or?
I like to go...
Arms?
What?
She said she takes up arms.
Oh, I see. Like dead, like severed arms.
Actually, we do sever the arms of our opponents and fight with the arms attached to their weapons.
Wow, what a giant fuck you to someone.
Yes.
I know. That's
Not only am I cutting off your arms, but I'm going to beat the rest of your
why are you
army with your-
stop killing yourself.
Stop killing yourself.
Stop killing yourself.
Otherwise, I like to travel light and just use my own arms. Yes, we don't bear arms
Very
for
nice.
killing until
Sure.
I absorb the arms of my enemies.
Yeah, those are some rough, calloused knuckles.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I also like to sew.
Oh, you're awake.
I like to sew. I like to make soups, candles.
You're such a gentle soul.
I really am. So that's,
You're just a home goblin.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I stay close to home. I enjoy taking care of all the kids.
We have a very traditional male-female goblin household.
Oh, and so you would say that you're kind of like the stereotypical goblin household?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Which is why we support the queen, because there's, in my eyes, there's always been a strong female. So that's and she's a goblin.
Yeah.
And
And you just believe in strong goblin values.
Exactly.
And you think that that's what's right for the goblins is right for all of Foon.
for everyone, whether they
Yes.
realize it or not.
Oh, whether they realize it or not. I really want to learn more about sort of your pitch for Queen fibromyalgia. But let's take a quick break. Let's freshen up our drinks, and let's get back into it.
'Tis I, Usidore, and I command thee. Go to patreon.com/Magic Tavern right now and become a member and get all of our wonderful bonus content.
So I'm struggling with some of my preconceptions about goblins now. Like, I feel like I don't want to be as racist towards goblins as, Usidore is towards orcs.
But orcs are evil.
Yeah, I don't know though. Like, and I sort of was under the impression that maybe goblins are evil, but I don't know. Maybe that's not true.
No, well, there's evil goblins, sure, but not all goblins are evil.
Not all goblins?
Goblin? No.
But all orcs are evil.
All orcs are evil. That is
Thank you.
That is a well-known
okay.
fact.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, so I was worried that, the goblins were going to rise up and take Foon and it would be kind of this bloody, disastrous war, but maybe not. Like, I'd be curious to hear, like, if you came and knocked on my door, like, what would be your pitch for why I should support the Queen of the Goblins?
Well, first of all, it will be a bloody mess. It will be violent, and
okay.
a lot of people will die.
Can we do it like, let's role play it?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm in my room and you knock
I'll be the door.
Okay.
Okay. Dun dun. I'm assuming that is you have a bell on your door?
I do have a bell on my door and it sounds exactly like that. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, someone's at my door.
You're out of breath because you got out of bed?
Yeah.
Is that the role play?
Okay. Okay, just a second. I'm coming.
We'll
Tweet,
quick-
tweet.
Oh, there's a bird. There's a bird in my room.
I'm role-playing the bird that dresses you every morning.
There's a bird that dresses me every morning?
Yes, all the little animals that run into your
They
room and
fly
help
in
you
your
get
window
dressed.
and they grab your shirt and pull it over your head. And
Wait, is that why I'm always dressed in the morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Animals are doing that?
Of course.
I had no idea. I mean, I was thinking I was like getting up, getting dressed, and then being tired and going back to sleep.
Nobody cares. Get back to the
Okay.
role play.
Okay.
So I'm the door. Grab my knob.
Nerf and I have
Hey,
begun.
put your pee away. Mind your pee.
Sorry. So the door opens.
So Nerf and I were making love, killing time because you've been
Yeah.
taking so long to
wow.
get to the door.
That was. Hi.
Hi.
We're working for the Queen Fibromyalgia.
Oh, okay.
As you are aware, she has a campaign to take over and reign over Foon.
Yeah.
And we're here to ask you just one simple question.
Sure.
Do you prefer to die now or during the Bloody Rebellion?
Tweet?
Slam.
Oh, no, he's slamming the door on them.
Open.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Okay, so wait, was that Was that a threat?
No, we're just telling you what's going to happen. If you want to die later, just sign right here.
Okay. And if I don't sign,
I will kill you.
You're going to kill me?
Yeah.
Now, but you seem like such a gentle soul. Like those hands aren't made for murder. They're made for knitting.
That's true. Well, my wife would kill you.
Oh.
Allow me to show you my hands.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Huh.
Now, in the off chance that you shall survive, you should know that the Queen is planning on making Foon a great place to live in again.
Weird.
Oh, she's going to make Foon great again?
Mm-hmm. And you will have shelter. You'll be treated well. You'll have a certain area where we'll put you in.
Oh, okay.
And await your death.
As a door, I'm concerned about. I heard that the Queen burned a lot of her correspondence with other royalty. Is that true?
You know, that is every reigning monarch burns some correspondence. For some reason, this particular instance is being blown out of proportion.
Yeah, mountains out of molehills. And while we're on the subject, there's nothing wrong with her health.
Wait, something's wrong with the Goblin Queen's health?
There have been rumors that there are things wrong with her health, but that is not true.
It's not true. She's perfectly fine.
She's perfectly
fine. With a name
fine.
like fibromyalgia, I would just imagine she's the picture of health.
Why? That's a very common goblin.
Oh, is it? Oh, I see.
As a bird, how does she feel about worms?
The queen wants to encourage the proliferation of worms. Every population should have their own worms.
They're tasty.
Hey, Inta and Nerf, would you mind stepping out, role-playing, stepping out into the hall for a second so I can talk to my bird and my door?
Sure. Absolutely.
Softly shut.
Bird, door.
Yes.
I think they're threatening my life.
Absolutely. You should sign.
Sign it.
I'm stepping out of my role for a moment. I don't think you should sign personally as Usidore, but the bird definitely thinks you should.
So Usidore doesn't think so, but for whatever reason,
no, this is evil, and it's corrupt, and they're influencing you by threatening your life to sign this paper. It's clearly illegal.
Look,
I know the bird just wants worms.
Look, I know that neither of them are maybe necessarily great choices, but isn't it important to choose the better of the two choices?
Choose life. Yes.
True. That's true. Door, what do you think?
I'm just a door.
A door.
I'm still able. I'm a door, but I'm able.
I don't know. You're adorable. All right. Open door.
Open.
Hey, Inta and Nerf.
Yes.
What are we doing now? Are we back?
Can I?
Are we back in?
Yeah. We're still role playing.
Okay. All right.
So, I know you gave me the choice to either sign now and survive, but support the Goblin Queen, or
we
not
did not
sign.
We'll survive for now. And there will be a bloody rebellion.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, is there like a third option? Could I just have like a third option besides those two things?
You could defer, I guess.
Defer?
For like a week.
Okay.
We'll come back, ask you again, see if you've changed your opinion.
Oh, I see. So I could do a third option, but it's not like a long-term solution.
No.
In the meantime, may we leave you with this lawn sign?
Do you have just like a sticker or anything? Or like a sticky version of the sign?
I have this circular metallic button type thing.
Why didn't he just say button?
It is. It's like was it a model button?
Yeah, it was a model. It's a model of a button.
It's so redundant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can attach it to your shirt.
And so, okay, role play over.
Wow.
Shake it out. Shake it out.
Man, that was tough. It's hard to stay in character that long, even when you're just playing yourself.
Yeah, it's hard to be a door.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, and that's generally how it goes when you go door to door?
Yeah.
Most people don't put up so much resistance.
Oh, yeah, they just immediately sign.
They just immediately sign. There's not as many questions as there was right now during this role play.
Do you think they sign because they're terrified or because they're just not paying attention and just want you to go away?
50-50.
All right.
Unless they're a goblin, most goblins definitely are on board.
Is there any downside to signing? Like, I guess I'm supporting something, but like, will that come back to haunt me in any way?
You'll get a lot of junk mail afterwards.
Yes, that's true. Much correspondence that you can just ignore it.
Oh, I see.
Is it the same pitch to a goblin? Because goblins surely aren't going to be...
Could we role play you coming to a goblin store?
Okay. Who's
Yes,
gonna play
but
the
be
goblin?
careful.
I'll play the goblin.
Okay, you'll be the goblin.
And I'm going to be a roll.
You're going to be a roll. Like a roll?
Like a
Like a dinner roll.
dinner roll. Something
Oh, role play. Okay.
What are you going to be?
I'm going to be a ghost.
Perfect.
Yes, every goblin has a house ghost, as we all know.
Oh.
Din doon.
Let me come to the door. Here. How can I help you, Bleh?
That's offensive.
That's very offensive.
What do you mean?
That voice. It's offensive.
You put on goblin voice.
I'm doing my goblin voice.
Yeah, it's a little over the top.
All right, fine.
Look,
Let's start again.
don't do a terrible over the top impression of a goblin.
That was perfect. Anyway, start again.
Ding doon.
Hello, I'm a goblin.
Hello.
Welcome to my home.
Hello, goblin.
Hello, goblin.
My name is Derm.
Is anybody gonna eat me?
Hold on, roll. I'll get to you.
Slow your roll.
May we please time out this roleplay for one moment?
Sure.
I'm sorry that he chose the name Derm.
It's okay.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, is that a...
I used to date a goblin named Derm.
Oh.
Now, there's no way I could have known that. That's a very common goblin name.
It's a sore subject for...
I do apologize.
Ooh, Derm.
She's Derm is a goblin she created for herself the first time.
Oh, that's right. You create your ideal mate.
That's right.
Or you try. Mm-hmm. Out of your
Her
body.
second.
So is a hot derm?
All right, okay. Let's just start again.
All right. Ding doon.
Also, wait, roleplay stop for a second. I got to get me one of these goblin doorbells.
Yeah, do you
I
have
love
ding
it.
derm?
I want to get a ding derm.
All right, can we go now?
Yes.
Thank you. All right.
I'm in character.
Perfect.
Ding doon.
Hello. Welcome to my goblin home. I am Brim.
Okay, time out. Wow.
What?
Another
What
one?
now?
That is the name of my deceased father.
Oh.
You're
What-
just
just
hitting
give me
every
a-
sore spot.
Give me a name to use then.
Tony.
Tony. Fine. Yes. Classic. All right, let's go. Shake it off.
Ding doon.
Hello. Welcome to my goblin home. My name is Tony.
Hello, Tony.
Hello, Tony. How are you this fine eve?
I am well. I assume that you're here with the petition for the Goblin Queen. I heard you were going from door to door in the neighborhood.
Yes, absolutely.
That is absolutely true. You are
exactly
correct.
why we're
Well,
here.
I'd love to hear what you have to tell me.
Well, as you know, our queen is rising up and trying to take control over all of food.
Yes, very
Yes,
good.
we'd like to know if you are a faithful follower or a treacherous traitor.
Well, of course, as a goblin, I am a faithful follower. But what does she think about worms?
Arnie. Yeah. I want to tell you something.
What's that?
I lied to you earlier. There's no such thing as a boomerang being a magical stick.
Really?
Yeah, there's no magical stick. It's what you call it when you bang an orangutan.
Oh.
I'm sorry I lied to you. You're a good friend.
That's okay. But here's the thing, Chunt, you can always tell me things like that. Don't feel like you have to hide that.
Okay.
That's the sort of stuff I want to know about.
Bangarang is when you bang an orangutan.
Bangarang is when you bang an orangutan.
No
But
one
Chunt,
called timeout. Nobody
I'm
called
sorry.
timeout.
Yes,
I'm
I'm very
sorry.
confused as
Oh,
to
okay.
what
No,
exactly
okay.
we're...
Is this part of the role play?
Because it's actually, it
we'll
might
get,
be effective.
Yeah, we should get back to the role play, but I have one more question, Chunt.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
What's a gravy boat?
I don't know.
Tony.
So yes, Ghost, what is it?
Don't let this go on forever. You have your wedding later today.
Oh, right. It's my fault this is taking forever.
And don't forget to eat meat for sustenance.
Yes, a quick bite of dinner roll, and then give me your pitch for the Goblin Queen.
I helped.
She is for worms.
Wonderful. I love worms.
She is for goblins.
I like being moist.
It is your duty as a goblin to support her.
I fully support her. What must I do? And what does signing your petition mean for me?
Eventually, you must kill someone.
Anyone?
Well, yeah, the non-goblin closest to you.
But not a goblin.
No.
Good clarification.
Tony, don't kill a person. The afterlife is a pain and torment forever.
Oh, hilarious. Now, here, let me sign right here.
Don't assume that there's anything good after you die.
Okay, great.
Your house ghost is a real downer.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, he's fairly new to the afterlife, so he's just like figuring it out.
Please display this lawn sign.
Thank you. I will gladly do so.
And you'll be receiving some mail from time to time.
Oh, wonderful. I can't wait to read every bit of it.
Don't forget to forward your mail when you move in with your fiancée, Tina.
Tony and Tina, they're getting married?
Yeah.
Can I come to your wedding?
Yes, everyone's welcome to Tony and Tina's wedding.
Yes.
Yeah, will there be singing and dancing?
There will be singing, dancing, all sorts of delicious food.
Am I going to have to participate in the wedding?
Yes, there'll be a little bit of participation. The food won't be the best. We have to make a lot of food for a lot of people, so it'll be okay. Role play over.
Role play over. And guys, that's what's great about role playing. You can really just laser focus on the issues. It's the best way to really explore an idea.
Yes, I feel much more well-informed now.
And it was nice to get the practice in, too. I need the reps.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that was so succinctly done.
Nerf and I roleplay all the time.
Oh, no.
In a different way.
Here we go.
God damn.
Oh, they just pulled out hats and now they're going at it again.
Mind your peas.
Look at me, I'm a human.
I think he's a ship captain. I don't know what kind of hat that is.
I have no horn because I'm human.
Oh, this is this is weirdly insulting.
Look at my delicate skin.
Oh, it's so non-moist and dry.
I live for a brief period of time.
Here's some mayonnaise.
Well, Inta and Nerf, thank you so much for coming by and I guess letting us know more about what's going on. I'm really very confused. I don't want to make assumptions about the Goblin Queen, but also I do feel like I'm a little frightened of what will happen if the Goblin Queen comes to power in Foon.
Oh, well, it's kind of you guys' fault. You gave her the confidence.
That's true. It is true. It's totally Usidore's fault.
Well, I asked her to give that stone back. That stone doesn't do anything. Mm-hmm. All my stones are magical except for that one.
Except for that one.
And you can always threaten to move to another magical land and then not follow through.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
But thank you for signing the petition.
Oh, I did sign it. Oh, I saw, but that was during a role play.
No, that counted.
That was real. I had my fingers crossed.
Oh, great.
So
mine just says Tony, though. Good luck finding him.
I have an email here. This is from Kevin Bradshaw. You can, of course, email me at chunt@gmail.com. That's Chunt with 6 T's. Kevin says, Chunt, please. You've obviously been asked about the best form you've taken as a shapeshifter, so I'm not going to ask that. Instead, I ask, what's the worst thing you've changed into? Oh, boy, the worst thing I've changed into.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe when I was an aphid.
An aphid?
Yeah.
What is that like a tiny bug?
It is.
What was terrible about it?
That I'm a tiny bug.
Yeah.
I almost got squished nonstop, and birds are flying around trying to eat me.
It's kind of amazing that you've survived being all the different animals that you are.
Yeah, I've been lucky.
You were that really stupid dog that one time.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't great either.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
I mean, I like dogs generally, but man, that dog was stupid.
Yeah, every time somebody called my name, I'd scamper in and run so hard that I'd slide on the floor and slam into the wall.
Yeah. Sounds adorable.
That sounds
Very
adorable.
cute.
I have a package here.
Oh, that's right. People have been sending packages through, pushing them through the dimensional portal behind the Burger King.
Yes. There's a bag in here, and it's filled with T-shirts.
Oh, wow. I could use some clothes.
And they all say Observer on them.
Observer?
Yes, and there appears to be like a piece of parchment with lots of pictures and writing on it that also says Observer. This letter says Observer Media. Dear Arnie, Usidore, etc. name stuff, and Chunt. Hello from the New York Observer. We love your podcast, and though we don't have any candy, we are enclosing some supplies. We stocked you up with some L and XL Observer T-shirts.
Oh, just one XL?
Arnie,
let me see those. Let me see if there's another X in there anywhere.
No, just the one X. I'm sorry, Arnold. Oh, you'll make do, FS. Arnie can wear them while doing super crunches, and Chunt can use them as soft bedding. And there are blue ones for Usidore. Also, since Arnie will never talk about Earth stuff, we're enclosing the latest edition of our publication. Hope it clears some stuff up. Love and Snickers. Drew Grant, art and entertainment editor, The Observer.
Why don't we ever call him Bluesidore?
Ooh, that would be good. And the Badgers know him as Bluesidore.
You go nuts. I'm not going to say it.
So, as always, you can email me if you send an email to magictavern@puppies.supplies. It's a real email address. Here's an email I got a little bit back. I've been listening to the show and notice you often shout Boys Night, but they spell night K-N-I-G-H-T. Is this a reference to the legendary Boys Knight of Foon, who led the Children's Crusade, forcibly conscripting thousands upon thousands of children into a religious war against the goblins? I think he's awesome, too. Despite never winning a battle or bringing a single child home from the war alive, the Boys Knight won the war because the trauma of murdering thousands upon thousands of children caused the goblins to simply give up. Interesting tidbit, although not one goblin was injured in the war, goblin suicides went up 500% the next year. Boys Night! Exclamation point.
Arnie, I'm offended at the cheerful tone you used to read that email, which recounted one of the darkest times in our history.
Oh, it kind of seemed dark from any perspective.
Yeah, it was.
But you read it in a really upbeat way.
Oh, did I? I think I'm just naturally an upbeat letter reader.
Also, it's just a night when all the boys hang out. Boys' night.
Boys' night.
Boys' night.
But if we're talking about the boys' night with a K-N-I-G-H-T, boys' night. Oh,
With
boys,
respect, please.
Boys'
Boys'
night.
night.
Boys' night.
Boys' night.
Can you tell us about
forget.
the Foo Fighters now?
No, maybe next episode we'll talk.
Oh,
about
yes,
Foo
we need
Fighters.
to talk about the Foo Fighters.
All right, well, let's read one more email here. My wife and I are on episode 7 with around 70-something more to go. Can you just give us a quick recap of the past 70 or so episodes so I can get caught up faster? Thanks in advance. Mark and Mary Nympheus, and then their actual home address is below here, which I will not read. I'll be nice. So what?
Arnie did nothing. I'm amazing.
I'll take that address.
You'll take that address for the letters? Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff has happened. Arnor almost killed me.
Still might.
Chunt had a curse and almost died.
I was a crocodile.
Chunt was a crocodile once. He was a tiny horse for a little bit. Usidore. What did you do, Usidore? Have you done anything in the last 70 episodes?
I have gathered so many people to join mine quest. I have burnt off mine own beard. I have trapped my love, Genlevia, in a crystal coffin, and she did fool me by replacing it herself with a plate of croissants, and then I replaced myself with a bag of muffins. And then she turned herself into a rack of ribs. Love quest of astral plane projection continues, and even now I speak to makeup artists. I speak to all manner of person. I speak to princes who all want to join my quest and defeat the Dark Lord. Every week I grow stronger and stronger and prepare to take him down.
So you can skip all those middle episodes.
Airy?
What?
You said airy week?
Airy week?
Every week I go over and over the things that I have gathered and make my list, and I go over and over the list, and I make sure that everyone there is accounted for.
Boys' night.
Boys' night.
Boys' night.
Gravy boat.
Coincidentally, Bangarang and Gravy Boat are 2 of the 6 words that make Haley Joel Osment imprint on you in AI. Look it up. Usidore the Bird was played by Matt Young. Chunt the Door was played by Adal Rifai. The goblin couple, Inta and Nerf, were played by Marla Caceres and Eddie Piña. I'm always happy to hear the guests show up, because that means our regular crew has finally run out of ideas. Marla is a writer for Second City and performs regularly with Eddie and Adal in World News Tonight at Chicago's I.O. Theater, so she's well-versed in Adal's special brand of lighthearted arguing. Oh, and if you were wondering which regular character is secretly the Dark Lord, it's actually...
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm in the back alphabetizing the fleasbows. Do you want those to be alphabetical front to back? Your alphabet? My alphabet? There's just a lot of variables.
They have to be in the proper order, yes, but I'm a scotch busy right now, Tricia 8050.
So, okay, got it. You just want me to make, like, an executive decision and go for it. That's what I'm hearing.
No, I want you to make the right decision.
The right decision for me in this moment. Yes?
I guess, but the galaxy is at risk if you do it wrong.
Okay. And is that like sort of metaphorical or is that actual?
Literal. It's always literal.
Always literal. Okay, I'm just gonna write that down. It's always literal. Okay, do you have a pen? This pen doesn't. It's like a gravity thing, a pen. We need to get. Do you guys have any of those pens that work like even upside down? You know what I mean?
Yes, I've seen Seinfeld. The good years, not the finale. Please, Craig. Apparently I have to go hold Tricia's hand regarding every galaxy-destroying thing on today's to-do list.
So do you want me to finish the outro stuff? Hello from the Magic Tavern was produced by Arnie Niekamp, Evan Jacover, and Ryan DiGiorgi. This one edited by Garrett Schultz. Music by Andy Poland, logo by Allard Laban, additional audio effects by Jason Knox, production assistance by Garrett Schultz. Visit us at hellofromthemagictavern.com or on Facebook or Twitter. Oh, and don't forget, Hello from the Magic Tavern will be performing live at the Now Hear This Podcast Festival in Anaheim, California, the last weekend of October. So many other awesome podcasts are going to be there too. Comedy Bang Bang, Lore, How Did This Get Made, Doug Loves Movies, WTF will be there. I do not know how we got into this thing. And now tickets are available just for single days if you only want to come on Saturday when Magic Tavern is performing. But, hey, come to the whole thing. That's what I say. You can get more info and buy tickets at nowhearthisfest.com. Thanks to the Chicago Podcast Co-op, and thanks to Earwolf.
Craig, remember to note the time in which I lost interest this week. It was exactly during Arnie's adore wordsmithery.
Yeah, I'll definitely write that down. I don't have a pen, but I'll just remember it.
Hey, thank you for listening to Hello from the Magic Tavern. A great way to support the podcast is to join our Patreon. You'll get ad-free versions of our entire back catalog, including all the Magic Tavern spin-offs like Offices and Bosses, I Am Spin Tax, Shadow Sit. There are a lot of them. There are 2 new exclusive bonus episodes every month, Discord, all kinds of stuff. To get more information, go to patreon.com/Magic Tavern. That's patreon.com/Magic Tavern.